1, 2, 3, prova, vediamo un secondo. Sì, funziona. Abbiamo un maiale qua dentro. Aspetta, secondo, c'è il tizio? No, non c'è nessuno? Hello? Ah no, c'è ancora il tizio. Vabbè. Ok. Qui. No. Ok. Ok. Possiamo andare avanti. Dobbiamo andare dall'altra parte. Vai, complimenti. Anche perché qui c'è da divertirsi. Stupendo. Madonna mia. Allora. Aspetta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ok. Sì, ma beh, questo non sarà mica grazie. Allora. Faccio. Qui, qui. C'è quello che sta di sopra. Menigiti. Beh, non dovrei mica vedere però. Occhio perché qua si prende sopra. E chi mi ha fottuti? Dov'è adesso? Ah. Aspetta. C'è quell'altro che insomma si deve spostare, che l'altro, quello del sopra. Ok. E speriamo che non mi vede mica quello. Ok, a posto. Va bene. Mi dispiace per la settimana scorsa che non è stata neanche fatta una live. Peccato. Vabbè, pazienza. Venerdì non c'ero, ero via. E sabato pure, stupendo. Vabbè, mi chiama. Stupendo.
Can you hear me?
No, non ti ricevo
Where have you
mica.
been? Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the president's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
Siamo a
I'm cut
posto.
off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There
Ok.
are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between shells 1 and 2. If you
Bisogna
break the
stare attenti
beams,
perché
the Semtex
c'è
will
roba
go
che
off.
esplode.
Yeah, I heard
Va
them talking
benissimo.
about that.
Target the control units
Vai.
and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
Ok. Allora. Andiamo uno. E vabbè.
That's the Semtex.
No. Cosa pensavi che
And
fosse?
that must be the control unit.
Ok. Se fosse stata difficoltà un po' più leggermente più alta, ne sarebbe stata un po' di più. Che peccato. Occhio che non faremo fermare a saltare come abbiamo fatto saltare, insomma, la nave, che se lo ricordo. Ok. Allora, questi è molto semplice. Ok. Ma c'è qualcuno? Sì, ce n'è uno là, c'è. Ok. Ok. Oh. Aspetta un secondo che. Mira, adesso sparano in gradici con cerchi. Ok. Ok. Grazie. Mamma mia, ci sono andato quasi vicino. Oh, per un ciuffo per un ciuffo. Questo? Sì, voilà. Fermo lì. Bravo. Complimenti. Oddio. Adesso qua c'è da divertirsi. 6 minuti. 21 minuti. Oh, chiamata in arrivo.
Raiden, I
Awesome.
found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full
Ho
tank.
fatto
I'm heading for
38
shell 1
minuti.
now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the
Yes.
heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one
Ah,
down
bene.
there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasaka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasaka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model,
mamma mia.
KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military
Tanto
KA-60 and the
c'ha il
civilian
suo
model.
amico. C'è chi è?
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Otacon?
Ti presento con lei, vabbè.
Damn! Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
Vabbè. Sì.
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is
Rischi il suo
Pliskin and his
partner.
partner?
Sì.
I know
Vabbè.
what you're thinking.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon.
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
Sì,
An
sì.
anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and
E promuovo
destroyed
Metal Gear.
countless Metal
Pure
Gear
le
units
rubo.
throughout the world.
Oddio.
And were
Ce n'è
responsible for the
tantissimi di Metal
incident
Gear
2
in
years
giro.
ago that necessitated the
Se
construction of the big shell.
ritorniamo indietro nel
Snake and
tempo.
his partner aren't
Voglio
terrorists.
te.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage or ideals or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true. But they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered
sì,
Snake's
abbiamo
body.
recuperato il
And the
corpo
DNA
di
test
Snake.
results
Sì,
on the body
quale
say
però?
it's him.
Dimmelo
Jack,
te,
I know
qua.
what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here. Not even as this
Sì,
Dr.
abbiamo trovato
Hal
liquido.
But that also means
Bella
that he
roba.
can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
Ma a posto? Niente telefonate? Non manco mai. Adesso sono partiti i filmati. Chi sono? Finto sbadiglio. Oddio. Tutto a posto. E adesso qui troviamo chi? Qua. Il cattivo. Quale cattivo? Ma. No. Oh, Dio, che l'altro. Madonna.
I've been waiting for you.
Aspettavo. Sì, sì, voglio te.
Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here.
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake.
Sì, ti puoi figurare.
Solid Snake.
Ce n'è uno solo di Solid Snake qua. C'è chi è? Ah.
What a pleasant surprise, brother.
Save it. You brother of mine.
Don't say you've forgotten me, Snake.
Snake?
Right, take cover.
Non è che fai saltare tutto? Per pararti. Oh.
Stop impersonating him.
Ancora. E si difende bene, no?
I'm a whole different game from Liquid.
Sì, sì. Mamma mia, prova di forza. Mamma mia. Oh, si è arrabbiato. Solidus Snake. Solidissimo, come la roccia. Prendo. Questa difesa, vai, complimenti. Bravo Snake, bravo. Kaplisky, chiama per Snake. Vai, complimenti.
That's the best you can do, Snake.
A posto. Non è che fai saltare tutto. Bravo, fa saltare tutto.
Did I get him?
Sì, l'ho beccato. Un pochettino, poco, Un pochettino. Ciao. Ecco l'aereo, sono con campo. Vai, complimenti. E vabbè, sarà una battaglia tosta questa.
It's the Harrier.
Donna mia. E vabbè. Ritorna normale.
The world needs only one big boss.
A posto? Cominciamo la battaglia,
I'll
complimenti.
drown you fools for
Quella
interfering.
più noiosa e lunga. Vabbè, facciamo saltare tutto. Grazie.
Right. This is the Stinger missile launcher.
Lanciamissili Stinger.
The Kasaka
Vai,
can't stand up
complimenti.
to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Sì.
Snake, we got company.
8.
I'm counting on you.
Sì, lo so. Tanto devo pensarci sempre io. Complimenti. E forse è meglio che sbasso un pochettino. pochettino, leggermente. Ok, Stinger, vai, complimenti. Eccolo qui. Qua è meglio mettere le reazioni che qua si fanno. Usa questo. Yay! Non mi serve, grazie. Aspetta. 8. Ok. Gira il tondo. Sì, vieni. Ah, va. Gatto. Beccato. Miau. Beccato un'altra volta. Miau. Sì, questo è tutto massa veloce. Oh, guarda adesso. Dobbiamo battere piccioni. Occhio qua. Guarda adesso. Eccolo là il piccione viaggiatore. Oh. Ok. Sì. Bravo. Adesso ci anche tu, cuscino. Bravo. Oh. Abbiamo fatto fuori così in poco tempo. Sì, va là. Vabbè. Questi sì, va là. Occhio. Paro. Scatolon. Pericon. Le. Fatto. Ok. Adesso più tutto. Bella roba. Ok. Vediamo un secondo. Quello qui. Miau. 8. E questo l'ho preso in faccia. Dov'è adesso? No, start. E vabbè. Occhio. Giù. Sì, secondo te io riesco a beccare. Ne. Colpito il piccione. Vai, complimenti. No play zone. Vabbè. È vero, è andato. Però qualcuno recupera l'aereo. Chi? Ecco, vabbè. Sta emergendo qualcosa. Di sicuro è qualcosa di pericoloso. Vabbè. È già attivato da quando era sulla nave. Bella roba, bella voglia. Configurare. Occhio. Vabbè. Lo fa saltare in aria tutto. Oh. Vabbè. Pericolo. Emergenza. Sto per cadere. Qua mi sa che farò una brutta fine, secondo me. Lo dico io. Beh, sì, volevo dire. Sì, beh. Diciamo che in questo gioco sono morto una volta sola. Una sola. Ma può capitare che adesso arriva anche la seconda. Vabbè, Solidi si è messo un po' maluccio. La vampa è messo un fiorellino. Vai, complimenti. Ce la facciamo? Ce la farai con calma. Ci arriva con calma. Vabbè. Cammina sull'acqua, è Naruto. È Naruto. Obla. Cammino sui muri, è di nuovo Naruto, ovvio. No, però Naruto è troppo buono. Allora è Sasuke, scusatemi, Sasuke. Forse magari Itachi. No, forse Itachi. Sì, Itachi.
You all right?
Yeah.
Puoi immaginare.
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh,
The president's all yours.
okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake?
Boh.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something
Cosa
my
abbiamo
best
fatto?
friend
20
said
minuti?
to me once.
Dai, insomma.
What?
We're
Vedere
not
ancora il
tools for the
tempo.
government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
Aspetto sicuro.
What about the DNA results from that body?
È venuto un
That was
dubbio.
Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the
Poi il
genetic
cellulare
level.
non ha mica suonato,
A
mica fatto
deception
la
for our own
sveglia. O
protection.
l'ha fatta la
We
sveglia.
stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
No,
Are you two
no, non è stata mica messa la sveglia.
Insofar as
Vabbè,
we're a non-profit
yes.
organization of civilians advocating a
No, può
cause,
darsi che lo...
yes.
l'ho
Cause
disattivato
happens to
la
be the
settimana scorsa, ecco
eradication of
perché.
Metal Gear.
We work on our own.
Vabbè,
But
stesso.
it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world,
What responsibility?
to keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change. And that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
Nah, I'm not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own. not under
sorella.
anyone's orders.
Ah,
We have
stiamo
our own
a posto.
battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
Siamo a posto?
Jack,
No,
are you
neanche
all
ora.
right?
Just barely.
Mancato un pelo,
You almost
ma
gave me a
va.
heart attack.
Fra poco cadevi in
I
acqua.
know that.
Forse
And I
magari
know
succede
I need to
adesso.
Stay stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way, remember.
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
No. No. Oh, ancora massa presto per salvare.
It's
Oh.
not too late.
Madonna
You
mia.
can still prevent a nuclear strike by securing the president and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the president. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone
Sì,
under yet,
come?
from what we can tell.
Sì,
Follow
vabbè.
the railings down
Fare
and
le
jump onto the
acrobazie.
pipes.
The
Madonna
only
mia.
viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Forse.
Don't let your guard down
Forse.
with him.
Tra
Why do you say
virgolette,
that?
forse.
Because they were never a part of the simulation.
Capisci, una chip.
They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake. That has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
Possiamo andare? Finito? Sì, finito. Che ci fa? Scusami un attimo, come dovresti prendere quella reazione lì, no? Vabbè, stesso. È la prima volta che lo vedo lì in mezzo. E sì che quando c'è giochetti deve sempre quella sulla PlayStation 2 non era mia. Beh, pa. Vetro, con la vetro, madonna mia. E mi sbaglio con quadrato, non so neanche perché. Allora, lasciamo spegnere la fiamma. Sì, figurare. Lì. Ok. Aspetta un secondo. Ok. Secondo. Sì. Aspetta, ma se io fanno i sili sopra. Ah, perché questa cosa è nuova. 8. Ok. 8 perché qua scivola parecchio, c'è piccioni, sono dei piccioni. Le. Ok, ma di qua non si passa. Ok. Ne. Beh, munizioni, oddio, ma ormai. Qui c'è qualcosa? Sì. Aspetta. 8 perché qua al primo contatto. No, beh. Madonna, va a finire male qua. Oh, ma come? No. Non lo so. È perché con le pedane è rischioso. Rischioso. Ok, qui ci siamo. Mettomi. Allora, si potrebbe arrivare a livello 2, no, a livello 3. Così manco ti dà il trofeo. Sembra che vuoi passatempo però. Non c'è niente? Non c'è niente. Vabbè. Struttura LS. Siamo fuori come chissà cosa. Qualcosa? Sì, c'è quella pedana là. Andiamo ad andare avanti un pochettino. C'è qualcuno? Sì, c'è qualcuno. Ok. Aspetta un secondo. Ok. Parcella. Sono superato. A posto. Ok. Questo lo esce. Questo è scemo. Che era qua su. Come fai a passare da lì? Non dici? Mi dici come fai a passare lì? Ok. Va a posto? A posto. Siamo sicuri? Siamo sicuri, siamo al sicuro. Vabbè. 8. L'ho preso in faccia. Voi a te. Ok. No, madonna mia. Qua mi sa che non c'è più niente, vero? No, questo non mi serve. Oh, non ho mai usato le reazioni da quando c'è niente. No, sì, c'erano delle munizioni. 1, 2. No, questo l'ho mancato. Ah, allo. Ma che? Mettimi. No. Ho finito, boh. Ah, a posto. Non ce ne sono più? Non ce ne sono. Grande chef, vanno sempre bene. O meno. Ah, più o meno. Più o meno. Qui no. Siamo sicuri. Siamo al sicuro. Madonna mia. Quanto è rischioso. Ah. Quanto è rischioso. A posto. Siamo arrivati. Parte un filmato. Ah, Olga. Stupendo.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself. Feelings.
Then screw the plan.
Aspetta. C'è nessuno? No, non c'è nessuno.
Right next to my old man.
Ok.
The launch
E
comes.
mi tocca ascoltare. Bella roba.
Where is Ocelot?
Not here.
I don't trust him.
Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga, we'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right.
Io lo sai.
I'm headed back there.
Io non ti sento.
The upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam-off is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet. Their retrieval comes last. The
Oh.
intruder's still at large.
Dov'è qua? Madonna mia.
What about the oil
Vabbè.
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
Si spostano avanti e dietro e non capisci niente.
that explosion? Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Of course.
Abbiamo un'alta tensione. Vabbè. Siamo a posto. Ok. Pavimento elettrificato. Siamo a
The
posto.
door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
Ok, siamo a
We
posto.
start living for ourselves
posto.
after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay,
Dov'è?
I want you to
Qua.
take good care of them.
Gerlukovic's soldiers are
Oh.
the crop.
Madonna mia.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead.
No.
It's a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
Finito il discorso. Ok.
In front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
Tutto a posto.
Sign of
Può
flooding,
figurarsi tutto a
but I
posto.
can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training?
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah.
E provare i condotti. Sì, però mi serve un missile teleguidato.
You can
Madonna
guide it
mia.
through the duct into the
Chissà dove
room.
sarà.
Target the circuit
Bella domanda.
panel. Got it.
Right. But make sure you don't hit the president.
The president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
If you need to confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
Ok, Siamo a posto? Ah, a posto. Ok, allora poi si ritorna indietro, c'è niente, questo no, questo no, no, questo sì, questo sì, perché questo via. Le devo prendere questo, no, mi serve dopo, questo è pieno, grande Jeff ancora, bella roba, ma quanto ce ne ho? 10 su 50, se va là, ma te ne danno poche però, madonna mia, eccolo lì, che va, boh, c'è mia T. Qua non c'è niente, ok, devo andare giù, no, sbaglio il tasto, perché devo sbagliare il tasto, allora, arrivato, no, ho sbagliato ancora, non capisco perché adesso incomincio a sbagliare i tasti. Bella voglia. Siamo a posto. Ok. Cerchio. Vabbè. E ti chiamo quando sei anche sul tavolo.
B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
I'm fine with swimming.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch
lo so come
Push
si
it in
fa.
rapid succession to
Può
swim
figurarsi se ho perso il comando.
Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Sì, grazie. Questo. Yuppie! Ok, dobbiamo andare lì. A posto. Ok, chiamate censure. Madonna mia quanto è lento. Più o meno. Siamo a posto? Siamo a posto. Allora, adesso servono le munizioni, complimenti. Adesso andiamo qua. Ok, 10. Quanto te ne danno le munizioni? No, questo no. Questo. Vabbè. Allora, secondo che distriamo il presidente, perché se no lo ucciuliamo. Bella roba. Peccato. Vieni qua, bello. Dai. Allo. Tutto. Boh. Resta lì, bravissimo. Che adesso io vado a distruggere quello che mi serve. Ok. A posto. Questo. Ok. A posto. Fatto. Con un bicchiere d'acqua. Complimenti. A posto. Possiamo andare tranquillamente. Ok. qualcuno? Qualcuno? Eccoti qua.
President Johnson.
Huh? So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Oh,
Your
grazie per il trofeo.
equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
Fatto quasi 40 minuti. Circa.
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you... What the...
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense. Huh. Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir.
Ok. Vediamo.
Do you read me, sir?
Cosa si dicono?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way.
Siamo messi in mano
I
al
wanted
loro.
power.
Quindi.
They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
Huh?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs.
Mamma mia che...
Every policy
Quanto è lunga sta cosa,
was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense
Un
was
secondo che
initiated by
guardo
Columbus.
qua.
That's what the
Allora,
Patriots
sembra
want
tutto
the
a posto,
country to
vero?
believe.
Sì.
It's all a show.
Allora,
Democracy is just a filler for textbooks.
43% batteria alti. E qua ci siamo.
No.
Poi vedi come
This
siamo
country is
messi.
shaped and controlled as the
100% del
Patriots see
cellulare
fit. The people are shown
in
what they want to
carica,
believe.
che
What
va
you
a
call government is
meraviglia.
actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Domani mattina mi tocca svegliarmi
I'm legally
e
sane.
dopo naturalmente mi tocca editare il Game Master. Stupendo.
The
Episodio
Patriots.
18.
Even
Bella
I don't
voce.
know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday.
Un giorno lo capirà. Ah sì. Sì, quando andremo a giocare Metal Gear Solid 4.
I wanted
Ma
to
siamo a
wield the
posto.
power of a king instead of
Metal
being
Gear
an
Solid 4.
expendable pawn.
And that
Però mi
justifies
toccherà
acts of
giocare solo
terrorism?
PlayStation 3.
Yes, I'd intended to use
Perché
the
quando
new Metal
uscirà
Gear as a bargaining chip.
Metal Gear Solid le Master Collection volume 2.
He actually
Naturalmente lo
wants to
faranno per
challenge
PlayStation
the
5.
Patriots,
Grazie.
even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Vabbè.
Whether you believe it or
Niente.
not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function?
Avevo un secondo che bevo perché
Picture
sennò
a
qui...
massive political
Oddio.
battle. A
Occhio che non
space
stiamo
that
facendo dei
every
casini.
powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle. Panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
Solidus, il titolo di prima.
George
A
Sears.
posto.
That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid. He was a well-balanced masterpiece.
Era, diciamo, quello perfetto, diciamo.
However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so,
Sì, ma l'abbiamo distrutto.
the existence of
Ma che Ocelot ha fatto ciao e Liquid ha fatto e Liquid ha fatto ciao, fatto goodbye, buonanotte e sogni d'oro.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death. Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Galukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival.
Abbiamo
Once he
fatto
has
47
the new Metal
minuti,
Gear,
ma
he'll
insomma,
declare war against the Patriots.
non manca mica tanto,
Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Facciamo un'ora.
Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
Siamo a posto.
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress.
Abbiamo anche l'Arsenal Gear.
Missiles, including
Oggi,
nuclear
con la
warheads,
struttura,
all protected
madonna mia.
by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world.
Diciamo che
The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now
non la
anti-Metal Gear
sapessi
is
sarebbe la
riding a
nave.
Metal Gear.
Nave gigante che c'è.
That's not all.
C'è in
Arsenal Gear
coda.
has full access to the military's
Boh.
tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise
sì, sul
absolute
4.
control over our nation's
proprio
armed forces,
sul
not
4
to
poi.
mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
Ma prima o poi ci arriveremo.
Weapon?
Insomma, in qualche modo.
You're not seeing the full picture.
In qualche modo ci arriveremo.
Just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now they
Dai, quando finite di parlare? Oh, perché siamo arrivati quasi a 50 minuti. Capisco che è noioso, però...
The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes. The GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks. But Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven is planned to
l'Outer Heaven.
over the skies of
Outer Heaven è il coso, è la nave. Arsenal di Gear invece è un'altra cosa. Ecco.
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal gear becomes
più ci va avanti, più le cose diventano sempre più difficili. Complimenti.
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving.
Siamo a posto. Semmai devono parlarsi ancora, però. Madonna mia. La conversazione è lunga. Essere di livello 4. Grazie mille.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie. A biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe. And Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know.
Siamo a posto? No, a posto.
There's only one thing that remains to be done. Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's her role! Pull!
Niente. E vabbè.
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it?
Chi è stato? Ocelot. Ma guarda te.
The President! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Sì, naturalmente.
Emma.
stop Arsenal. This is my last order.
As your commander-in-chief.
I'm counting on you.
Abbiamo finito? Forse? Forse. Sì, abbiamo finito. Mango May. Avanti. Adesso bisogna andare giù. Quella voglia. Ok. Oh, ha chiamato. Chiamata in arrivo.
The president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden,
Otto.
we're running out of time.
Dai,
Find
su,
Emma.
muoversi.
She's supposed to be located on level
Oggi.
B1 in
Ma
the core
come
of
mi
that
quel
building,
che lenti.
right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
— What's your status, Raiden?
Snake,
Malissimo.
the president,
Malissimo.
he's been assassinated.
What?
Ma di male in
Nothing I could
page.
do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me about it?
you never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. And it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago. What really happened here?
I took these
parlano
photos
film.
2 years ago.
I know these pictures.
Vabbè.
They were on the news on
Che
several
bella
websites.
foto.
If I remember
All'alto.
right, the reporters blamed
Ah, no?
you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, I'm taking it back.
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
E lì e lì la nave ha fatto più come il Titanic, ovviamente.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. A small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him, so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this?
Allora,
He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray.
dai, muoversi, dai.
He was underground,
Non c'è mia
keeping a
tempo.
low
Non è
profile
che
at the
dobbiamo...
time.
Aspetta, watch. Aspetta, fermo lì.
If that's the case, what's
Aspetta
Ocelot
un
doing
secondo.
alongside Solidus?
Oddio.
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure
Vedo
this
una
out
chip.
later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive
Oh, vedo
payload of
niente
missiles
qua.
to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets
Sì,
control of
va.
those missiles...
Ryden, you've got to find Emma.
Allora, ci sono...
Isn't
No,
Emma
non sono niente.
My sister.
What's she doing here?
She's a
Che
computer
faticoso.
whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
A posto.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Ryden?
Questa volta non mi frega
On
mica.
my way.
Yeah. A posto. Oh, possiamo cominciare. Ci ho perso tutto, non mi... Vabbè, dobbiamo fare 102 minuti. Urk. Vabbè. Ok, adesso proviamo ad andare giù. Qui non c'è niente. Qui non c'è niente. Vabbè, fammi andare giù e dopo salviamo così siamo a posto. Ok. Non c'è niente, non c'è niente. Ok. Sta andando, sì, sta andando. Ma sta andando il caricamento oppure fa solo finta di andare? Andiamo. Sì, uno dei fattori si è completamente andato. Vai, grazie. Ok, salviamo qui. E siamo a posto. Adesso che possiamo salvare? Devo salvare. Adesso devo andare su Fall Guys. Voglio andare su Fall Guys. Sì.
Jack,
What is it?
Cosa c'è? Sempre le solite robe.
Lonely. Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night.
Basta che però
or
si
you head for the door.
muovono.
Is this really the time to
Perché,
bring this
perché
up?
qua mettono parole lunghe.
Listen, Rose,
Buona mia.
I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why?
Che noioso.
Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, The mission.
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy.
Dai, muovosi. Allora.
Wrong word. What I wanted to say
Mettimi.
was
È
there are
noioso.
certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you
Devo
remember that
saltare?
time I forced my way into your
Deve
room?
saltare?
We'd known each other for almost
35
a year,
minuti.
and you blew
Un'ora e
up.
5.
It was the
Non
first
permette.
time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm
No,
sorry.
amore.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw
Hello. Dai,
Would
su,
you have been happier if I
muoversi.
had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
Oh, ma com'è? Ero proprio stufo. Metto qua nel distrutto. Save, voilà. Torna al menu principale. Non è il menu principale. È il menu principale. Madonna mia. Sì, ma siamo ritornati. Il menu principale è quello. Questo. Vabbè. Ci spostiamo su Fall Guys. Così a caso. Non lo so. Va bene, dai. Chiudo e andiamo.